Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this origami deer. This is something I'm very happy to have designed. I've wanted to design a deer for quite a while now. And yeah, so I'm going to teach you how to do this today, so grab some paper and let's get folding. Alright, so for this model I'd recommend using a 10-inch square. This model is all the way up there on the difficulty spectrum. It's very hard and it takes quite a while, as you can tell by the progress bar. Alright, so let's start this model white side up and let's valley fold horizontally in half. Alright, now let's unfold and let's valley fold both of the edges to the center line. Alright, now let's turn this way and let's valley fold and unfold in half. I forgot to do this at the start. Like that. And then now we're going to focus down here. So we want to fold this edge up to this edge. Like that. And then we're going to reverse fold this inside. Like that. And then we're going to do the same on this corner. Alright, now let's valley fold both of the flaps up. And then valley fold them back down again. And then now we're going to fold this point up to this point. And then you want to valley fold this up. Unfold, and then we're just going to reverse fold this inside. And this is going to be the leg, and then do the same on this side. Alright, so the model should look like that. Alright, now we're going to make a few pre-creases. So let's valley fold this down, and then we want to valley fold this edge so that it aligns with this edge. But we're only going halfway, we only want to go to this point. And unfold and then do the same in the other direction. Again, only going to the center point. And then unfold this bit. Alright, now we want to make this horizontal fold a mountain fold, and we want to bring it to this point, and we're just going to pinch this right up here, right where the crease is, like that. So we just have a pinch in the middle, and then we want to pleat it so that the edge reaches the pinch mark. Alright, and now we're going to fold the entire model in half. And let's look at it like this. Alright, now valley fold this point down to this point. And let's unfold, and then let's reverse fold this inside. Alright, and now we're going to reverse fold these two corners. So let's open this up and then just reverse fold, just aligning with the legs and making sure it comes to a point at the bottom. Just like that. That's one of them. And then now let's do this one. Alright, and now we're going to bring the tail upwards. Just by pleating it just a little bit. Yeah, you want it to just look like that, I guess. And then, this is quite a long tail for a deer, so we're going to reverse fold inside just a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. Just do it until you think it looks right. Alright, that's good. And then I'm going to open it up, and then we're going to valley fold these edges inside, kind of like a paper airplane. Yeah, just like that. And then close the model up. And that is the tail. Alright, now we're going to work on the head. So we're going to outside reverse fold this flap on the creases that we've already made. Like that. And then we're going to open here and we're going to free the raw edge. So just take that out and squash it. And then let's bring this over to the left. Alright, and now let's turn over and we're going to do the same thing. So just open this up, release the trapped corner, squash fold, and then bring this over to the right this time. So now our model should look like this. Alright, so now let's rotate this way, and we want to valley fold this edge up to this edge. Alright, now unfold, and we want to valley fold up so that this edge reaches this crease. And make sure it's the same on this side as well. Alright, now valley fold down on the existing crease, and then valley fold up, aligning the edges. Alright, now let's unfold all of those, and we're going to reverse in and out. So let's open this up actually, and let's undo this pleat like that, and then let's reverse in and out on the existing creases. So this is reversing in, and then out, and then in again, so that the inside should look like this. Alright, now let's turn over and do the same thing. So it should look like that. Alright, now let's bring this flap over, and we're going to do the same with this one, but it's going to be a little bit different. So again, let's bring this edge up to this crease, and unfold, and then let's valley fold, aligning the edge that we just made with this crease. Also aligning it with the back, that's an easier way of going about it. Alright, and then valley fold down on the existing crease. Alright, and then now let's valley fold this flap up. Alright, now let's unfold all of this, and we're going to open sync in and out on these creases. So let's open up the model and let's pinch a U. We're just going to pinch a bunch of U's basically. Like that, a very boxy letter U, and then make a valley fold all around, and then a mountain fold in the middle, and then collapse it all together, and it should look like this. And let's bring this flap back over to match with the other ones, so it should look like that. Alright, now we're going to do a bit of detail work, so I'll zoom in a little bit. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to open this up, and we're going to spread sync this point. So I'll move it this way and then just spread it. Alright, now we're going to valley fold this edge up to this crease, and unfold. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to fold this entire flap over, and then let me turn it this way, and we're going to valley fold these 2 points to the center line. So again, kind of like a paper airplane fold. Alright, and then unfold those, and then we're going to reverse fold this corner, just this one, not this one. Alright, and now we're going to open sync this flap on the existing crease. So let's just valley fold and unfold again, just on the crease that we've already made. And then we're going to open this up and then sync this inside. Alright, so that was pretty tricky, but on the inside it should just look like this, and then it's collapsed like this. Alright, and then now let's bring this flap over, and then let's mount and fold this behind on the existing crease, but we want it to tuck behind here, so let's fold it behind so that it goes behind there. Alright, and now we want to turn over and do all of that on this side, so you can go back into the video and just do it again, but on this side. Alright, so we've done it on this side now. Alright, so this pleat, this crimp, I guess, that we had before, we can remake that now. So let's open this up, and then just mountain and valley on the creases that we already had. And then we're going to spread sink this corner inside as well. So let's just open this up, and then just flatten it like that. It's pretty satisfying. Alright, and then close the model up, and then we also want to do the same on the other side. So turn over, and then open up the layers, and then just flatten, and make sure it's nice and even. Alright, and then when we close up the model, this is now what it should look like. Alright, now this is one of the most difficult parts of the model. And it's where we separate these two legs. We add a gap between them. So I'll explain it as thoroughly as I can, but anyways, here we go. So we want to open the model so that it's like this, and then we want to kind of squash this side like this. And there's no real reference, but you do want this edge to line up with the edge behind like this. And then we want to flatten this down to some degree. There's no reference again for this, but you may have to play around with it a little bit until you get it right. So it should look something like that. And then we're going to squash in the other way. So we want to mount and fold so that it lines up with this edge back here, and then the rest will follow. So this is brought back, and then this swivels up like this, and then we're going to do that one more time. This time we're swiveling so that this edge matches with the edge behind like that, and then squash fold, and then hopefully this edge should align with this edge, more or less. Alright, so that's alright. You want to try getting rid of this point. So I guess you could swivel it again, just a very little bit. But when you do that, now there will be no corner there, and it will be nice and clean. And yeah, you want to try avoiding like these little overlaps as much as possible, but you know, it happens. Alright, and then now one last step is we're going to valley fold this over, again, to some degree, just something that looks nice. Alright, and then we're going to do the same over here. So I'll show it again. So we'll valley fold, squash fold, I guess, this down, aligning it with this edge. Alright, and then maybe that's a reference point. You squash it down so that this point lines up with this edge here. Yeah, do it like that. And then we want to valley fold this over to the side, lining it up with this edge, like that. and then let's squash down along this edge, and then hoping and praying that this edge will align with the other one. And if it doesn't, like this, no big deal. We can just valley fold. We can just swivel it again, just a very little bit. And then you can see it looks like that. And then just valley fold this over to taste, but you also want it to match the other one, this one. Like that. And now, just like that, the legs are now separated. Alright, now we're going to work a bit on the antlers and the head. So this is pretty detailed, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Alright, and then we're going to take this edge and we're just going to fold it down. This is very small, even with 10-inch paper. Maybe I'll hold it this way, yeah. And then you want to unfold and then fold it so that the edge matches the line. And then fold this edge so that it also matches the line as well. I guess, yeah, like that. And then let's unfold, and then we're going to reverse on those creases. So reverse on the big one first, and then this one, and then this tiny one just at the end. Alright, so now we have this tiny little point. Alright, and now we're going to do the same here, so we can fold this over just to make a little bit of room, and just do the same thing. Alright, now closing the model back up. Now we should have 2 points like this. Alright, and then now we're going to do it with this bigger flap. So let's bring these two out of the way so we can make way for this one. And then do the same thing. So just valley fold this in like that. And then valley fold it up, matching the crease with the crease. And then valley fold this edge down so that it also matches the crease. And then unfold all of that, and then reverse, reverse, reverse. Alright, now if we close the model up again, we should have these 3 small points and then this one big point. Alright, now do everything that we just did on here on this side. Alright, so after that, you should have 3 little flaps and 1 big flap, and then 3 little flaps and 1 big flap on this side. Alright, now we're going to, we have 4 corners here, and we're going to just reverse fold them inside. So just lining up the edges. So there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And there's 4. Alright, so now I'm going to open this up and we're going to sink a few of these corners. So let's open this and let's just push it inside and then connect the dots basically here, and then reverse fold this in like that. And then we're going to do the same over here. So just push this corner in and then make a mountain fold connecting the dots, and then reverse fold this inside just like that. Alright, and then now we're going to spread sink. So open here and then flatten, and then valley fold it back inside. And then let's turn over and do the same thing. Alright, so now what that did is it made these big antlers free. So now we can start finishing up the head. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is take this flap in the middle and then just reverse fold it down. Make sure it's in the middle and make sure not to rip the paper right here because the layers are quite thick. Alright, so now let's take this entire head assembly and let's valley fold it so that this edge matches with this edge. Doesn't have to be too sharp. Let's unfold, and then we're going to outside reverse fold it so you can open up the middle quite a bit. Again, trying not to tear the paper because it's pretty thick. And then we're going to outside reverse fold this again, and then we're going to just collapse it like that, and yeah, making sure the antlers are going this way as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to rabbit ear these antlers. It's very thick and it's very thin piece width, so it's going to be pretty tricky. Like that. And then turn over and then do the same with this side. Alright, so that's what it should look like. The layers are pretty thick, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, so now let's we're just going to peel the biggest and the closest antler out like this, as far as you can, but then again, try not to rip the paper, and then you just want to flatten it like that, and then you can curve it upwards and inwards like that. And then you have these three little antlers, so you just want to pull them out. This can be pretty tedious. Alright, so your model should look like this. Yeah, it's just spreading the antlers out. Hopefully yours is not as hard to do as mine, but yeah, you can curve them inwards. But I find it can sometimes look like a hand, but maybe that's a good thing. So that's what the antlers should look like, and we're just going to do the same on this side. Alright, so that is what the antlers should look like. Alright, now we're just going to add some final details now. So first off, let's outside reverse fold to this point to make the nose. Just folding it to the crease here, like that. And then let's mount and fold these behind just to make the head look a little nicer. Like that. And then now let's pinch the front legs so it looks like that. And then now we'll do a little something special for the back legs. So we're going to pinch them in half and then kind of rabbit ear them to the side like that. And I'm going to unfold, and then we're going to do a very fancy double rabbit ear on the legs. So that's opening up the model and then kind of doing a rabbit ear on both sides like that, and then you collapse it this way, and then you want to reverse fold this back. Alright, that gave it some sort of a little bit of detail on the leg, and then of course do the same on this side. Alright, so that's the other leg. And then just as a final step, we're just going to curve the body a little bit. So open this up and let's just round the back nicely, and then round this a little bit, just to beef him up a little bit. Alright, that's the deer. This is a pretty tricky model, so I hope you're able to fold it. And yeah, in the meantime, have fun folding. Bye.